So it's yet another win for Arsenal. And that's what, 7 straight wins. That's just ridiculous. Like, just crazy, guys. You know what? I think that, as Arsenal fans, I know we score a lot of set piece goals, but I think what Arteta is doing with this team is revolutionary. It's disruptive, and that's why you hear all the chat around the world. We are the precipice of greatness in the football history, because I don't think there's ever been a team that has turned set piece to a 60%, and I mean set piece from like corners, not direct free kicks like the ones the one you curve to the top corner, but corners. Let's focus on corners. I think Arsenal probably is the first team in history to turn corners to almost a 70% probability of scoring, and that's why you're seeing all this reaction around the world. I think it's impressive. It's amazing. When I think about great teams like the Arsenal Invincible team, the United 1999 team, even the great Italian teams, none of those teams were known for scoring corners. They were known for other things: great defensive units, great attacking. They had great strikers, great wingers. It was never about scoring goals from corners. Can you imagine if those teams were able to figure out how to score goals from corners? They would have been immortals, really. So I think it's amazing what Arteta is doing, right? And I can imagine that all across the world, and I hope that's what's going on, because that's what I would do all across the world. Also, the great academies around the world, the La Masia, the Ajaxes, the Dortmunds of this world, even Arsenal, they would be looking at Arsenal and go, okay, how do we make our teams be able to score goals more from corners besides everything else they do? So with all your passes, the tiki-takas, can you imagine if you can now add this other element to your game, which is to score goals? So I think we are witnessing greatness, and I think it's going to change football. Mark my word, it's going to change how players are being trained. The next generation, even this generation of players, we can already see that teams are beginning to hire set piece coaches and really spend time to think about their set pieces versus just, it's part of the game. So I think it's amazing. Now, on the game itself, I thought it was a fantastic lineup. I want to talk about Gyökeres. I thought Gyökeres had, I think, one of his best games in terms of actual playing today. It was unfortunate he went off at halftime. I'm not sure why. If it's tactical, then that's fine. But I thought he was fantastic. He was really in the game. He held up play well. He was able to, play in Saka and everybody else, and also help with the goal as well, so which is fantastic. And he scored, so great. Lineup was great. I thought typical Arsenal. Guys, I'm looking at the stats here again. Yet another game we've played without not just conceding, no shots on target. That is mad. That's just mad. That now would be, let me see here. That's 3 games in a row. 3 Premier League games in a row. West Ham, Fulham, Crystal Palace was 1. Even that one is dodgy, and Burnley 4. So 1 shot on target in 4 games. Obviously, it's been, if I count here, clean sheets is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 8 straight clean sheets. That is crazy in all competitions. I can't even recall the last time. I've watched football all my life. Any team had this kind of stats. It's just wild. But as an Arsenal fan, I'm excited. I'm super happy because we have always never thought of Arsenal as a team that is structurally strong defensive units. We always have that, what people say, soft underbelly. You can get at Arsenal. If you bully them, you can rough them up and you can score against them. But it's not the case. If you watch this team, they're obsessed with defending and can attack as well. As we clearly can see, we had some good chances. I thought Trossard was fantastic today. I've been on his case for a couple of games now. I thought he was been wasteful, but today he was brilliant. played against Walker that we know is very good, very solid right back. He actually gave Walker a hard time in the first half, especially. Saka, not a great team, but it doesn't. Well, for Saka, not a great performer, but it doesn't matter. That's the good thing about this team is that we don't rely on Saka anymore. The team just finds a way to create goals and score goals, which is great. Saka didn't have his best of games. Timber was, Timber as usual, solid. Again, not an outstanding performance, but did the right things. Saliba was great alongside Gabriel. Notice how we don't talk about Saliba that much anymore. And we're not focusing on Gabriel because he's been very influential, especially with our goals. But Saliba nonetheless had a very good game. Calafiori had a good game as well. I thought my man of the match today was Declan Rice. He bossed today's game. He bossed the midfield. He was all over the place. He put in the tackles. He made the runs forward. Fantastic game. He was my man of the match today. I was surprised he didn't give it to somebody else. Obviously, and thankfully he scored. So good candidate for man of the match. Who else? Zubimendi was tidy, clean, kept it simple. And Eze as well was tidy as well. It was a good game. It was a very good game. This keeps us top of the league. You'd say what? That's 5 points ahead of 7 points actually. Yeah, the top of the league. This is incredible. We're 7 points ahead of Bournemouth, which is second. Well, I don't worry about Bournemouth. I don't worry about Tottenham either. I worry about City and Liverpool. So this keeps us. Yeah, this is incredible, guys. This is 8 points ahead of City, and 9 points ahead of Liverpool. Now, obviously, they're going to play later tomorrow, but I just think this team can't stop winning. They don't know when to lose, and they just cannot stop winning. So it's incredible. I think it's great. What a time to be alive, guys. I never thought Arsenal would be this team that is just difficult to score. I know don't get me wrong, I know we have a great defense, but even great defenses don't perform like this. Is I don't know what to say. Honestly, this is not. We've had the John Terry era, the Sergio Ramos and Pepe combination. We have the Maldinis of this world, the PKs of this world. Even the Vidic and Rio Ferdinand combination. But this is about a unit that is, I think, ahead of all these great defenses that I've just called. They're ahead of them in stats, in performance. It would just be amazing if this team wins the league. So to actually put their name alongside legends, because I think if they win this league, they have just cemented their name in folklore in Arsenal history as legends, because what they're putting out every weekend to me is legendary performance. Make no mistake about it. We probably won't see this again from any team because they're just this is uncharted water Arsenal is at right now with this kind of stats game after game. So it's incredible. I'm super proud of this team and kudos to Arteta. It was good to see Hincapié come on, Nordgaard come on as well. And Ethan Nwaneri come on as well. So it was good. It's good, good to just, rest some players. So fantastic result, guys. Let's keep it going. And hopefully the rest of the weekend result go away. United drew. City's playing tomorrow. And Chelsea, Tottenham, I think is in a couple of minutes as well. Great game, guys. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I know a lot of you watch my videos and thank you for that. Please subscribe, give me likes, and leave me a comment. I'll definitely get back to you. Thank you all. Cheers. Bye-bye.